Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just a very quick video today because I wanted to talk about Avatar: Way of Water, which I was lucky enough to go to the Melbourne preview screening here at IMAX, thanks to Disney Australia. Thanks again, Disney. To see the movie for the first time. And I just wanted to give my thoughts, impressions, what I think, how I think this will perform commercially, and what I thought of it as a film, because I feel like there are so many aspects to this, which I've talked a bit about on my podcast, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about in another video. So the first thing I want to say about Avatar: The Way of Water is that this is a phenomenal experience of a film. And I don't think there are any other words that I can use to describe this movie. It is really an incredible, stunning, visually immersive and unbelievable experience to see. I was in awe a lot of the time. And it follows on directly from the first Avatar, and I won't talk too much about the story in this, but story-wise, it was fantastic. There was so many emotional points. There were so many I think it was a stronger story than the original Avatar as well. But what I thought was the visual fidelity of this. A lot of it is obviously set in the water. It's a new tribe of the Na'vi who are like a water tribe, and Joel Edgerton's character goes to them and starts to get to know their ways, etc., with his family, and they learn about the water and they learn how to swim and how to do all this stuff, and it's phenomenal. I could not believe how amazing the water looked. I know that sounds really rudimentary, but I've never in my life been watching a movie and seen water and just felt like I was in it. It is so incredibly immersive and like I said, a visual masterpiece. Absolutely incredible. The crispness and the clearness of that water, and you forget that this is animated and these characters are animated. You forget all of that, and I was just in awe a lot of the time. It's a really long film. It's over 3 hours long, which of course it is. And a lot of people have found my comments on this controversial and ill-informed, but I stand by this. This movie, it's not going to do as well as the first Avatar. I know people think that this will, but it's not, for a few reasons. One, it's simply too long. You cannot bring, your kids to this movie, young kids to this movie. Like, it's pretty violent, but you could, if it was an hour and a half, you could bring your kids to this movie. You can't bring kids to this movie. And I think the common moviegoer simply doesn't care enough to devote 3 hours of their life to this movie. That's the thing. And I'm not saying it's not an incredible movie. It's a phenomenal film. I feel like everyone should see this movie, but a lot of people I can't see being like, yeah, this is worth my time, especially in the age we live in now, where, our phones sort of take over so much of our attention. I just feel like people want shorter movies. I know that a lot of cinephiles who stumble across this video will be annoyed, but I genuinely think a lot of people will opt out. I was talking to a few friends just yesterday, and I was saying it's a 3 hour movie, and a lot of them were like, oh, I'm definitely not seeing it. I'm just not going to spend that much time seeing a movie in the cinema. And a lot of people will never see this film, and I feel like this film is designed to be seen on a big screen, like in IMAX. Like, I saw it. It was stunning. But as amazing as this movie is, and it will critically do very, very well, I can assure you that it will critically be very, very well received. There are so many emotional touch points of the film. The themes are incredible. The visuals are incredible. It's a beautiful, incredible, gorgeous, well-made film by James Cameron. Love it. But a lot of people simply will not bother seeing this film. And that begs into question, are they really going to make Avatar 3, 4, 5, 6, and why? The interest in this franchise was there because of the technology at the time, and this movie showcases the technology so well, but I just don't think it has the pull power. I'm happy to eat my words, and I'm sure it will make money. I'm sure it will make a lot of money, but I don't think it's going to be as commercially viable as they believe it would be. I think they probably could have split it into two for the commercial route, but James Cameron is very confident about this movie, and I get why, but yeah, it seems to me like the common moviegoer, I don't think cares enough to see it. The common moviegoer doesn't want to sit in a cinema for 3 hours. That's simply the truth of it. Because even if you're planning a night out, you know, you think you're at a 6 p.m. showing, you're not getting out of there till 10. You're at a 7 p.m. showing, you're not getting out of there till 11. Like, how do you plan a night around that? And cinephiles will love this. Movie fans will love this. But general members of the public and moviegoers, it's not commercially viable for them. This is just my opinion. You can criticize it all you want. But again, I highly encourage you to get to the biggest cinema screen you can see and see this movie. It is a beautiful, beautiful film. It is heart-wrenching. It is visually immersive and stunning. I'm telling you, this water, the underwater stuff is just next level. Unbelievable. Could not believe what I was seeing. There are a few times where you can actually see the frame rate drop, which is very, very jarring. Like, it actually, you can notice that. But, I mean, overall, I just thought this was an experience that everyone needs to have. It was absolutely beautiful. So, I'm very interested to see how Avatar 2 The Way of Water, performs at the box office. Happy to eat my words, as I've said previously. And I already can see that it will critically be acclaimed. Like, this is a marvel in filmmaking. James Cameron knows what he's doing. And yeah, I really think you should see this movie. Absolutely stunning film. So thanks for watching. Check out some of my other videos. I just do pop culture takes generally from my podcast, and you can see all my social links. Comment below. Are you going to see this movie? What do you think it's going to do commercially? I'd love to know your thoughts.